morning, guys. This is Frosty's Travels. Yeah, I'm looking at that beautiful sun over there this morning, and it is gorgeous. And we're coming down Painesbury. You'll notice that a lot more traffic out today. I don't know if people are just decided they don't care, they're going to get out, they're going to do whatever. I know I'm hearing from the news media and everything that I'm reading is a lot of the states, I know Georgia is saying they may be open for business by Friday, or trying to reopen the state as much as possible. I do realize that a lot of people are hurting, and I do understand that, and I do sympathize with them. It's a difficult decision. It's one that I'm glad that I don't have to make, because you're choosing between getting out and working and possibly getting sick and dying. And that's a hell of a choice to have to make. And I'm glad that I'm not making that choice. I know that I worry, every day my wife goes to work, she's right in there with the patients but you can't think about that. You work at the hospital, that's one of the things that you have to, kind of take with a grain of salt, so to speak. I know before I retired, we would have patients with diseases and disease processes that if you got it, it could be fatal. It could kill you. And you just take every precaution that you can. You wear the protective gear. So far, thank goodness, the hospital where she works, they have an abundance of protective gear. They're checking to make sure that everybody has protective gear. And if something happens and your mask or something, you lose it or it's damaged, you can go and they'll give you another. Sometimes they even ask how many days you work, and they'll give you a mask for that many days and say, okay, now we're keeping a record of this. You need to try to take care of it. They told them how to autoclave it in the oven at home, under heat. And there's a lot of things going on where people can actually do that. It's difficult to have to take your mask and take it home and put it in a brown paper bag and stick it in the oven and heat it up. But it is one of those things that you got to do. Everybody's making sacrifices right now, guys. And I think Florida's records right now is 27,000 people, almost 28,000 have tested positive. 4,000 have been hospitalized. And I think there's been like 800 deaths in the state of Florida. Those are just Florida statistics. I think I saw those this morning on the news. And, small business drives America. It does. So, yeah. Social distancing, staying at home, taking care of everything that we've done has flattened the curve out. A lot of testing that's going on here in Florida now is showing that there's not that many testing positive as far as a rate, that they're thinking that it is slowing down. Hopefully it is. And it works, guys. It works. It does. So it's just a simple matter of following the guidelines and doing what they ask you to do. Because I tell you, dirt is permanent. And it's that simple. We can, have to sacrifice a little to stay alive. Dirt is permanent. There's no fixing that. If you're dead, you're dead, guys. And I'd hate for for any of you to die, because life's a precious gift and you need to get out there and enjoy it. But if you do so, please do so with the thought right now of social distancing, washing your hands, changing shoes when you come into the house or spraying your shoes, and just being careful. Because I'd like to meet some of you guys out there when I'm riding a motorcycle. That's what we got to look forward to. I want to get this thing over with so we can get back to, I don't even know if Sturgis is going to happen this year. They're thinking, yeah, it's in August and it should, but I hope that these cities and states that are opening up now don't cause a resurgence and another wave of this pandemic, because that would be catastrophic, not only to the economy, but to the people of this country. And I hate for that to happen, guys. It's Frosty, and I'm out.